Chapter 4. Creating Tables in MS Word. Chapter includes creating a table, how to delete a row or a column, merging cells, aligning the text in a cell, add borders and shade to table, how to insert rows and columns, change the row height or column widths, splitting cells, moving and resizing a table. Calculations in a table. Introduction. A table is an organized arrangement of data, text, numbers, pictures, and other objects which consists of number of rows and columns. Table is useful for various tasks such as presenting text information and numerical data. A series of vertical cells is known as column in a table, whereas a series of horizontal cells in a table is known as row. The intersection of a row and a column is called a cell. It is the single unit of the table. There are many ways in which a table can be created in Microsoft Word. The general way to create a table is to select from the Insert tool from the standard toolbar. Creating a table. Follow the given steps to create a blank table. Step 1. Place your insertion point in the document where you want the table to appear. Step 2. Go to the Insert tab, Table Group. Select Table command. Step 3. Hold mouse over the diagram squares to select the number of columns and rows in the table. Step 4. Click your mouse and the table appears in the document. Or Step 1. Select Insert Table. A dialog box appear. Step 2. Type the number of columns and number of rows. Step 3. Click on the OK button. Table appears in the document. You can now place the insertion point anywhere in the table to add text. Facts.com. You can also use the Draw Table button from the Draw Borders group under the Design tab that appears on the ribbon when you draw a table. To convert existing text to a table. Step 1. Select the text you want to convert. Step 2. Go to the Insert tab, Table Group. Step 3. Select Convert Text to Table. From the menu, a dialog box will appear. Step 4. Choose one of the options in the Separate Text at section. Step 5. Click on the OK button. The text appears in a table. How to insert rows and columns. While creating and making entry in a table, you need to add columns, rows in between. Word provides the facility to add new columns to the right or left of any existing column and insert rows above or below the selected row. Follow the given steps to insert rows and columns. Step 1. Place the cursor where you want to add rows or columns inside the table. Two new Table Tools tab will appear called Design tab and Layout tab. Step 2. Select the Layout tab and go to Rows and Columns group. To insert rows, two relevant options are there, that is, Insert Above and Insert Below, and to insert columns, the options are Insert Left and Insert Right. Add a new row directly above the selected row. Add a new row directly below the selected row. Add a new column directly to the left of the selected column. Add a new column directly to the right of the selected column. Step 3. The insertion of rows and columns can also be done by clicking the right mouse button while your cursor is inside the table. The insertion of row and column is shown in the figure below. Similarly, you can insert column to your table. How to delete a row or a column. Follow the given steps to delete a row or a column. Step 1. Cursor should be placed in the table from where you want to delete a rows column. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on Delete from the Rows and Columns group. A menu will appear. Step 4. Click on Delete Rows, Delete Columns. Entire rows column gets deleted. Change the row height or column widths. Follow the given steps to change the row height or column widths. Step 1. Select the row or column to change the height or widths. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. From the Cell Size group, to increase or decrease the column widths or row height, use the Increase-Decrease arrow or type the values in numbers. You can also get the Table Properties dialog box by right-clicking the mouse button or click on Properties from Table Group. The Table Properties dialog box will appear. Click on the Column tab. Select the preferred widths in the box. Increase or decrease the column widths with the help of tab or simply enter the values in numbers. Click on OK. The same procedure can be followed to change the row height by selecting the row option. When the table is completed, desired changes can be made if required. You can copy the cell contents from one cell to another or rewrite the text. To copy the cell contents, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select cell you want to copy the contents. Step 2. Press Ctrl+C to copy the contents. Step 3. Place the insertion point in the cell where you want to paste the contents and press Ctrl+V. Splitting cells. Splitting a cell means dividing the selected cell into separate cells. Follow the given steps to split the cell. Step 1. Select the cell you want to split. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the Split Cells from Merge Group. Split Cells dialog box will appear. Step 4. Enter the number of columns and rows in the Split Cell dialog box. Step 5. Click on the OK button. The cell gets splitted. Merging cells. Sometimes data is split in numerous segments of a cell and you want to combine it in a single cell to give it a better look. Merging the cells provides a way to consolidate data in one cell. You can use the Merge Cells option by following given steps. Step 1. Select the rows or columns you want to merge. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on Merge Cells from the Merge group. The selected cells gets merged. Moving and resizing a table. The size of a table can be increased or decreased if needed. When we click on the table, a plus sign at the left corner appears. It is known as Table Move Handle. A small hollow square at the right corner of the table is called the Table Resize Handle. To move a table, place the mouse pointer at the Table Move handle until a plus sign appears. The table is then dragged to any part of the document and mouse button is released. Thus, the table is moved to a new place. To resize the table, the pointer is placed at the Table Resize handle until a double-headed arrow appears and the table boundary is dragged. As we drag, dotted lines appear to indicate the size. The mouse button is released when the desired size is obtained. Resizing of a table can also be done using the AutoFit option. Follow the given steps to resize the table. Step 1. Go to Layout tab. Step 2. Click on the AutoFit from Cell Size group. You can also find the AutoFit dialog box by right-clicking the mouse button. Following are the auto-fit options, auto-fit to contents. The column width is adjusted according to the text entered. Auto-fit to window. The table gets adjusted according to the margins set on window. Fixed column width. The column has a fixed width and the text is wrapped in the same cell. Aligning the text in a cell. As you enter the text in a cell, it gets aligned. Alignment of a text refers to the positioning of text in a cell. By default, text is aligned to the top of the cell. Text can be aligned in the following ways. Top left. Align text to the top left corner of the cell. Top center. Center text and align it to the top of the cell. Top right. Align text to the top right corner of the cell. Center left. Center text vertically and align it to the left side of the cell. Center text horizontally and vertically within the cell. Center right. Center text vertically and align it to the right side of the cell. Bottom left. Align text to the bottom left corner of the cell. Bottom center. Center text and align it to the bottom of the cell. Bottom right. Align text to the bottom right corner of the cell. Follow the given steps to align the text in a cell. Step 1. Select the text in the cell. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the desired options from the alignment group. Calculations in a table. It is also possible to perform calculations of numeric data in a table. To apply formulas on the data in a table, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click in the cell where result is required. Step 2. Select the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the formula from the data group. The formula dialog box appears that will suggest a default formula, which is equal sign, sum left in our case. Step 4. You can select a number format using number format list box to display the result, or you can change the formula using formula list box. Now click on the OK button. Update formula results. Sometimes there's a need to change or update the data. The MS Word 2016 facilitate to update the formula result in cell. Follow the given steps to update formula. Step 1. Select the formula that you want to update. You can select multiple formulas by holding down the Ctrl key while you are making selections. Step 2. Do one of the following. Right-click the formula, then click Update field. To update all the formula results in a table, select the table, which contains formula results that you want to update, and then press F9. Add borders and shade to table. To make the table more emphasizing, you can use different borders and shading styles. Follow the given steps for applying border and shading. Step 1. Select the entire table by clicking the Table Move handle. Click over the table anywhere which will make Table Move handle. Cross icon visible at the top left corner of the table. Step 2. Go to the Home tab, Paragraph Group, Border button. A list of options is displayed. You can select any of the option available by simply clicking over it. Try to add and remove different borders like left, right, top or bottom by selecting different options from the border option. You can apply border to any of the selected row or column. You can try it yourself. To delete the existing border, simply select No Border option from the Border drop-down menu. Using border options. Follow the given steps to add border of your choice to word table. Step 1. Go to the home paragraph, mark border button and select border and shading option available at the bottom of list of the options. It displays a border and shading dialog box. This dialog box can be used to set borders and shading around a selected table. Step 2. Click on the Border tab that will display a list of border settings, styles and options, whether this border should be applied to the text or paragraph or cell or table. Step 3. You can use Preview section to disable or enable left, right, top or bottom borders of the selected table or row or column. Step 4. You can customize your border by setting its color width by using different width thickness available under Style section. Add shades to table. Following are the steps to add shades on a selected table or its rows or columns. Step 1. Select a row or column where you want to apply shade of your choice. Step 2. Go to the Home tab, Paragraph Group, Border button, Border and Shading option. This will display Border and Shading dialog box. Step 3. Click Shading tab, which will display options to select fill, color and style and whether this border should be applied to text or paragraph or cell or table. Step 4. You can use Preview section to have an idea about the expected result. Once you are done, click on OK button to apply the result. Key points. Microsoft Word provides a versatile feature of presenting the information in tabular form. A table is an organized arrangement of data which consists of number of rows and columns. Microsoft Word has an option to insert rows below or above the selected row. In Microsoft Word, you can perform calculation of numeric data in a table. Splitting a cell means dividing the selected cell into separate cells. You can add borders and shades to the table. Text alignment refers to the positioning of text in the cells of a table. Exercise.